This is Concrete TV. Concrete TV.
Really, I feel like Huntsville taught me more just about what type of person to be than it taught me music. Because I just feel like people from Huntsville just act a certain way. No matter where they go, you can tell somebody's from Huntsville. I think the music in me just kind of happened when my mama passed. You know what I mean? And I started doing music and listening to music that like touched my soul. But like Huntsville more so taught me what type of person to be when I, moved around. Well, really, whenever me and my manager Chris Hunter really started like putting digital native culture together, and like I put out my first project in like 2011. So it was like that was whenever it became real to me, and I was working with College Park. You know what I mean? It really became real to me. But of course, I started rapping when my mom passed, though. Yeah, man, I do, man. And it was funny because it's like you get that high off the first time hearing your song. And I remember I was like I'm a rookie on the mic, but a veteran on the streets. And Impala loud pipes with the 12s for the beat. It's summertime, bitch, and we bringing the heat. And it's like I remember I forgot what else I said, but it's something in this hot as hell. I got it something. I don't know, just cussing and saying dumb shit. But I remember just hearing my voice on the track, man, and loving it. And that was around the same time my mom passed, so it was like a way that I could release, you know what I mean? Like I never really meant to even be like a rapper. I just needed a release, you know what I mean? And once I figured out that I could put things, like my perspective on things on beats, man, it was just over with. And then I just kind of got good at it, so. Well, I think it's really, in this game, it's really all about opportunity, you know what I mean, too, like having opportunity and being around people that are in the industry that can quickly get you where you're trying to get. I think that helped me, and because we also came here interning with College Park Music, so it was like, he had Yin Yang Twins, Soulja Boy, countless hits, you know what I mean, so it was like we kind of got to come in from a level of like somebody that had experience, all the way now to being able to work with Tip, just working with people that we've been blessed to have people with experience to be able to help guide us to where we trying to get to, you know what I mean? We was interns at first, like passing out Soulja Boy VIC CDs, you know what I'm saying? So, but you kind of got to do that to understand like the grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like people that move places from, like, people that move to places like Atlanta instead of people that grew up there, people that move there can almost move faster than people that have lived there the whole time, because we moved there and we didn't have no drawbacks. We would go anywhere. We didn't give a damn about where we went. I don't know if I can curse on it. We didn't care where we went. Like, if you grew up somewhere, they be like, yo, you got to perform at this club on the east side. You be like, man, I don't really fuck with the east side. You grew up there, you feel a way about everything. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we moved to Atlanta, they're like, yo, y'all got to go here. It was like, I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm finna go, I don't know these people. I don't have no prejudged notions about this side of town, that side of town, these folks. So it's like, that's kind of like what our ground was like there, and it kind of helped us. And I was like one of the few people that was doing conscious music. Really, it all comes back to opportunity, moving to places where the movers and shakers at, to be able to even be an opportunity. Like my manager, Chris, and Tip had the same barber at the time. And when we finished the last project, and well, not Freedom Summer, but MALTP, Chris gave the CD to the barber, like, yo, when next time Tip gets it, just give it to him. And she ended up giving it to his cousin, Javon, and he gave it to Tip, and it ended up coming together. And stuff like that, man, it's like God be throwing us life rafts. It's like God believe in us too. Like, man, I ain't finna let y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not that I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be with or without anybody, but I'm just saying, like, having somebody like that helps you navigate through the industry, and it like keeps you, you know what I'm saying? It like keeps you like at like a certain pace, you know what I mean? So it's definitely good to have those type of mentors, because it's tough, you know what I'm saying? Well, 1964 Mississippi, I ain't even gonna dig deep into it, but it was a lot of bullshit going on. Basically, black people couldn't vote. So the country was like, yo, we're gonna start sending black and white kids, college level kids, to the black communities, teach people how to vote. They were coming from the north, all over the country, and basically, it was so racist down in Mississippi that they even killed the white kids that was coming down there trying to help. And basically what happened with that was it blew open and the news got all over the country like, yo, they're that racist down there where they're killing fucking white kids too. So it kind of became a thing where it like blew it open, and now it's paved the way for where we are today. And they call that Freedom Summer. And I'm not even into like the whole civil rights side of it so much in the project. I'm more into when I was watching documentaries on it, the kids that were on the bus, well, the college students that was on the bus headed down to Mississippi, they sung to each other. Music is what got them through, as far as, because we going down to Mississippi, we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to us. So, damn, my bad, I just kicked the camera. But basically, they didn't know what was about to happen, and like what resonated with me was that if you on a bus and you don't, like, you just found out the bus ahead of you, so people just got like stoned, burnt, killed, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to get on the bus and head down there too. It's like, and singing to each other is what got them through, man. It's like, to me, that like touched me. It's like we going through shit now, and it's like not to just downgrade what they went through, but I feel like in a similar way. So this past summer we put out Freedom Summer, and it's just basically music getting you through, you know what I mean? And I think that we accomplished that. So we just trying to, keep it going. My two favorite songs off the project. Oh man, that's tough, man. That's tough, man, because I love them all, man. I love them all, man. Like it's tough. I would have to say probably, I'll just say the ones I listen to the most, probably. And I probably have three that I listen to the most, and it's probably Generation What the Fuck, Catch This Wave, and Each Other is what I listen to the most. And they probably Come Clean too. I listen to Come Clean a lot, and I listen to all of them, but because I have to when I'm performing and stuff. Yeah. But I don't know. That's tough. Well, I always wanted to kind of put my story in song format, just kind of how I felt about the industry and where I was in the game. And even before I even met Tip, like I always say, even I have a song called Lost in the Sauce where I'm like, yo, I don't need B.O.B. or T.I.P. stand next to me. It's like, I didn't mean no malice, I just meant like, I'm going where I'm going anyway, you know what I mean? And, bro, I done got lost in the question. I got fully lost in the question. Basically, that record is basically just me speaking to where I feel like I am in reference to where the game is, and I've always felt like, if Kendrick came out of the West Coast and he had Dre, kind of co-signing, like stamping him, and I feel like Cole kind of had Jay stamping him. Like I put myself up there with them personally, and it's like, so I'm like coming out the South, like ain't no better person. I've always felt like ain't no better person to kind of give me that stamp than Tip, like coming out the South. Ain't no bigger artist. There may be artists that come through that and be hotter in the moment, but bigger artists ain't really no bigger artists to run with. So it's like that happened. It was just like, just fate, destiny, you know what I'm saying? So it was dope. So like I just kind of wanted to explain my whole path, kind of like, talking about just the whole label, like working with Collie Park, like, there's people that helped me along the way, and I think that record kind of embodied everything. No, I haven't. Okay. I haven't.
He lives here in Nashville.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll come out. Maybe he'll come out to the ring tonight, man. We can actually talk about it, man. But I just remember, like, just during that time, whenever it was a lot of controversy. It's always controversy around that flag, but how he just kind of came out and was just kind of like unapologetic about it all, like fuck, like kind of like almost like a fuck y'all type of thing. Like this is our shit, and and like I get it, but that's why I spoke my piece. Like I don't really fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a thing where it's like if I see him I want to fight him or anything, but it's like I just didn't really fuck with that, and I just voiced it in the song. So, But you know, shout out to Yelawolf. Whatever he believes in is what he believes. It's really, to me, it's kind of all over the place. But I'm really, to be honest, I'm a recluse, man. Like I'm really not the one to just be like just with everybody, hanging out, like high fiving. Like I've never really been that way, and I don't know if that's like holds me back or in some type of way, but it's just me, you know what I'm saying? So, but I actually just got in with OMB Peasy. He's out of Montgomery, and he's Mobile or Montgomery, one of them, but he's like super dope. And we just did a record for my next project. That's gonna be dope. And I got a project out with Jabo. He out of Birmingham. We got records with like Dynamite Kid out of Huntsville. Maida out of Huntsville. Chris Pride, CP out of Huntsville from Lapone. I don't know if y'all remember Lapone. Y'all. I don't. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, you know, Alabama, it is what it is. I feel like Doe B was about to give us a real look and a real sound. So you know, it's a thing where we just got to get our sound and get our look to where when you see us, you know, oh, they from Bama. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like whenever you see somebody from the West Coast, you know, oh, that's a Cali cat. You know somebody from New York, Timberlands in it. You know what I'm saying? So like we got to get our, you know, look and sound. But I think we on the way. Like one of my homies told me, he was like, man, bro, do you understand how if some people was in your position in Huntsville, how they would be running around here shitting on everybody? They would be telling everybody to suck their dick, and they would be fucking shitting on everybody. Anybody ever looked them wrong, they would be shitting on them right now if they was in your position. They're like, why come you on? Like, I don't even understand what that even means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, alright, but. I'm most definitely drawn to sample-based production. Sometimes, you know, if I find something and we'll send it to producers and chop up samples, or we in the session with the producers and we create that way too. But I'm most definitely drawn to sample-based production, and a lot of people they already know what to send me because I definitely am moved by certain types of music. Gospel music is something that moves me. And whenever you merge gospel samples and hip hop, like to me, it ain't no better like sound and vibe. Like I'm the person that'd rather show up early to church for devotion than late just to get to the sermon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the type of music that really speak to me. I can't even get on the beat if it don't speak to me before I even rap on it. That's the only way I can rap on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where my music comes. I definitely consider myself a new artist. I don't think I've even really scratched the surface as a artist yet. So I think that's just more so like a thing to say. It just sounds good, like whenever you're talking about the blah 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 blah. But it's like I fuck with some of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But it's like my music is for whatever you want to use it for. I don't know if this was Jay-Z saying this, but he was talking about the hot white space or something like that. He was talking about like everybody's always searching or everybody's always trying to chase that big hot moment where you're the hottest person in the world. And when he's like, what you don't realize is that don't last long whenever you do get to that. He was like, what's better is to be able to last long. Duval said something about it too. He was like, there's people that are more impressed with Smile Bitch than they are with me having a 20-year comedy career. And he was like, I'd rather have a 20-year comedy career than to have Smile Bitch, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you gotta enjoy the journey and appreciate the fact that that we actually surviving out here and like still able to make music and feed ourselves and, you know what I'm saying, and make music and feed ourselves. It helps in certain realms. I mean, it don't get you booked, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely helps in in getting that respect. You know what I mean? Like it puts you in another level, like per se, like as far as how people view you. You know what I'm saying? But not to everybody, because I'm that same way. Like, I don't care who shot you out. Like, I don't care if like Jay-Z get up and say, yo, this the hottest artist. I'm gonna go listen for myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but for a whole lot of people, it's just a part of the journey, man. Like, to me, like whenever like Charlamagne, he's shown so much love. Like, even whenever he don't have to, like I don't even talk to Charlamagne like that. Like, yeah. Like, we're cool. We exchange numbers. We text. Like, whenever I drop some shit, I always send it to him. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't like how he be shouting me out. You would think that we just be kicking it all the time. Like we like talking. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up every time I see him and stuff. But it's like not like that. You know what I mean? So definitely shout out to Charlamagne, because he don't have to do that. And people always hit me up, like, anytime he does it, I see a bunch of people hit me up like, yo, Charlamagne sent me to your shit. I'm really fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's love, bro. Like, I can't, like, you can't pay for stuff like that. So shout out to Charlamagne, shout out to Sway. Just being able to just go on Sway and bringing me on his show and, you know, getting the rap for him, that's legendary, because it's like, it's like a status thing. And then he let Chris become a citizen. I think Darius became a citizen too. So, you know, we definitely had a good time.